We like bats, right? And this weekend, one of the country's top bat experts is in Denver to dispel some of those myths about bats. Please welcome Rob Myers. He's the executive director of the Organization for Bat Conservation at Cranbrook Institute of Science. Whoa.
Hey,
hi there.
How are you? And this is Fig, and Fig is a 3-year-old straw-colored flying fox. So we don't have anything this big around here. On this side of the world, we have small bats, but in Africa and Australia and Asia, we've got what's called megabats. Megabats look like a fox. I think he looks a little bit like a chihuahua. Don't you think he looks a little bit like a chihuahua right there?
Look at him.
So Fig is going to live to be about 20 years old, and he is a fruit eater.
Yeah.
And across Africa, they spread seeds as they migrate.
The fruit bats, yeah.
Yeah, and there's about 20 million of these in Kasanka National Park in Zambia, Africa right now.
That is incredible.
They spread across Africa, they spread seeds, and they pollinate plants.
Rob, what is it about bats that freaks people out so much, do you think?
Well, I think one of the things is there's very little known about bats.
Right.
And so that has obviously scared people. Sometimes people think that bats are blind. Some people think that bats are going to get stuck in their hair.
Right.
Or they think that they're going to suck their blood.
Yeah.
And there are vampire bats that drink blood, but they live in they actually do exist, but they live in Central and South America. What I've got here is a little local bat, and I'm gonna let's do that hand right here. I'm gonna set him right here, and you just put your thumb right over him like that a little bit.
And then he's just a little guy. Yeah.
So this is what our local bats look like around here. He's called a big brown bat. He weighs about 20 grams. If you put 4 nickels in your hand, that's how much this bat weighs.
Okay.
Very little.
All right.
Most of our bats in Denver and throughout Colorado weigh a lot less. Let's see if he's hungry at all right now.
Having a little worm breakfast here.
Well, he might hold on to it.
He might.
Right. So
now, when this guy puts his wings out, how big would he be then?
Yeah, sure. So the bat's wing is a lot like our hand, and I'm going to real gently stretch out the bat's wing here. So the bat's wing, they have about a 14-inch wingspan.
I see.
So from wingtip to wingtip, there we go. Now he's eating really good.
He's eating.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So all of our bats around here eat insects. One bat by itself eats between 2,000 and 5,000 insects every night.
Wow.
Moths and beetles, gnats and flies, and really moths and beetles, you know, destroy our crops. They destroy our forests and our gardens. So bats are critical at helping
it's a big deal to
control
have bats around.
Insects. Yeah. And the way that they get around is by using echolocation. It's a high frequency sound. So bats aren't blind. So bats aren't going to land in people's hair. They're not going to build a nest. There's no bats that build a nest. But one really cool thing is that they make audible or inaudible sounds. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move the bat around a little bit.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty wild. Inaudible sounds. You know what? We only have a few seconds left.
Perfect.
We'll put this guy back in.
Go right ahead. You can put him right in there.
And
I have a huge surprise.
Okay.
You already knew about, right?
Yes.
Okay,
You're going to show us. It's going to take him just a couple of seconds, so we're going to run over to get this out. But this is, I am told, the biggest bat that exists.
That's right. The biggest bat in the world is a flying fox from Southeast Asia. And
Rob's having a little trouble getting the bat out right now.
Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go. Her name is Camilla.
Wow.
And Camilla is a Malayan flying fox. This is the largest bat species in the entire world. She's about 18 years old, and they would naturally live in the rainforests of Southeast Asia. Do you want to try holding her?
I don't know.
Okay, yep, that's all right. You put your hand out like it's a branch. She's 3 pounds. Hold her up.
Oh, my. Yeah.
There we go. That's great. And, you know,
that is awesome.
Bats are so interesting. There's over 1,300 species of bats in the world. And, you know, I'm here in town doing presentations at, tonight, it's for just teens.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science.
Okay.
Tomorrow is going to be at the Wildlife Experience for their big spooktacular.
Okay.
And then on Sunday at the Denver Botanic Gardens.
Okay.
And I'll be doing programs there at 1:30 and 3:30. So obviously people, if they want to come out, they can meet all these bats.
We'll put that information on the website.
Right.
Put a schedule for you. Rob, thanks a lot for coming in.
Oh, sure.
And bringing your friend. Wow, we'll be back.
Great job with them, Gary.